the McLean County Sports Network here. We apologize for some technological issues at the beginning of that game. So we missed about the first quarter and about a half of the second quarter. So we sincerely apologize to the family and friends we have it watching from home. But here we go, resuming in the second quarter here. About 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second. Your McLean County Cougars 10. The Henderson County, I believe they're the Rebels 16. Isaiah, I know we were pretty stressed with dealing with the technological issues, but what have you seen in this game?
I mean, they're a strong team for sure. I mean, they have some pretty big girls. They have two really good shooters, and they're all athletic. I mean, they're doing a full court press. They have been doing a full court press the whole game. They haven't slowed down at all. They've been subbing in and out. So they obviously have a lot of just backups on the bench, to give their star players or main players breathers. And that's just something that the Lady Cougars don't have to offer, They have breathers, but do they have the chance to, put those breathers in and keep at least that lead or keep it the score close right there?
And there's Sarah with a three, and she's going to hit it.
Lace that one. Okay, whatever.
There we go. Tries to return the three, and she will for Henderson County there.
No, yeah, they're definitely a strong team. They're athletic. They got, I think, four. I want to say four is a senior, I do believe. And three might be a senior. I'm not really sure. We don't have rosters on this team. But, no, this is definitely going to be a good game.
Definitely, and I was talking to Coach Groves earlier today, and we exchanged some messages, and it's Henderson is a very, very collective team. They're very, very talented.
Yeah.
And really, like you said, every aspect of the game.
I was about to say it.
Whether that's 3-point shooting, post play, post defense, perimeter defense, this Henderson County is proficient everywhere on the court. So it's going to be extremely hard tonight for this McLean County Cougars team to really defend them. And we got to understand, this team is probably one of the best teams in the state.
Oh, yeah. For the Lady Cougars, this is definitely their strongest opponent. I was talking to Sarah Miller today and Kelsey Hodges, and they were both talking about how their Henderson is a big opponent, and how they just had a lot of problems with finding a way to stop this Henderson offense and find a way to score on this Henderson defense. And they said that they've been working in practice on shutting down the inside, because they said that they've been having trouble, like you should see right there, big number 3 in the middle. She's big, she's tall, she knows her post moves, and she can score very easily. But they've been talking about finding ways to stop her, and I think they're going to try to use those tonight.
And I feel like that's something that Lynham is going to have to work on with his boys there as well. With the post defense, I know you have Evan Ward and Gunnar Revlett in there, but sometimes like we saw number 33 for Davis County was able to get back there and was able to score on most people. So we can only hope that this gets better for the Cougars this season.
Similar to Butler County, like we've been saying, this is a strong team, but I feel like that Henderson takes that strong team term to a whole nother level. Butler County was good, but were they as good as Henderson County? I don't think they're even in the same ballpark. And I think our Cougars showed that our Lady Cougars showed that they're better than Butler County, and I believe that they're better than Henderson. But I also think that it's going to take another one of those second half game plans for Coach Groves to come up with to really get a stop and a lead going for these Lady Cougars.
And we keep going back to that Butler County game, and that was a good back and forth game. From first quarter, second quarter to the third quarter, the fourth quarter, and even overtime. We went to overtime there in that game, and we eventually pulled out the victory, but not without our own battle scars. So.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. And this is a doubleheader tonight. We have the Lady Cougars versus Henderson, and then I believe it's Hopkins County Central, or
yes,
is
sir.
it Hopkins County North?
Hopkins County Central. I believe they're the Storm.
And that is a very good team. That is a team that I've had the chance to witness in person, not from a commentating stance, from actually a viewer stance, actually being able to watch them play, and they're just they look to be more of like a me team instead of a unit. They don't really as well play together. They're not looking for each other to score points, but they do have 3 or 4 really, really, really athletic and strong scorers that they're good enough to where, like I said, they don't have to look for that down low in the post if you have a point guard that's shooting probably over 50% from the field goal range.
And we did mention something about her against Butler County, number 5, Sarah Miller's sister. We did make an error. She is not in 8th grade.
She's
in 7th grade.
Yeah, I was talking to Sarah Miller about that today, and she was quoting me on that she's a 7th grader. So,
we do apologize for that. That we were we were not very educated on that, but she is a 7th grader, and that just makes everything she's done elevate.
Yeah, I mean, to take it to another level, and you got to thank a 7th grader. Their season's over.
Mm-hmm.
I can't exactly say how they done. I don't really know. I know that I heard a lot of talk about them being very good this year, but a 7th grader doing that, I mean,
playing varsity
coming up
and
as an 8th grader, that's going to be a deadly team, even if it's just a one-man team. If you have someone like that who can see the floor, make plays, shoot, score off just easy buckets, that's going to be a hard stop. And that kind of reminds me of how Cashin Rice has been this game. I've been watching her as we've been trying to get the tech figured out and get it rolling to be able to commentate. She's been just taking it to the rack. I mean, running off a back screen, catching the ball at the free throw line, driving down hard, drawing the foul, or taking it straight to the rim and getting the bucket. She's been doing that. And we seen her last night take a pretty hard fall over on this home side, and it looks like she's got a bandage wrapping that today, but that has not stopped her at all.
Yeah, going back to that fall, it did look pretty bad, but it happened in the later seconds. I believe it was later seconds of overtime.
Yeah, it was.
She did push through it and was able to finish the game.
And pull out the dub on the senior night.
So, she's definitely happy about that. But here she is showing up for her team once again, working through the pain and the pain of that injury. So, and like you said, she's not showing any type of timidness, going towards the rim at all. She's showing that she's really not scared of this so-called best team in the state.
But best team in the state. They move really, really well on defense.
And right there,
talking about like filling in spots. Like say the screen, they're either hedging or switching, and it's fast. It's not a slow hedge or a confusing switch. Not really seeing who can switch right there. I mean, they know exactly. They're almost a step ahead of each other. Like they know where each other is going to be at on the floor, and it just makes it really easy for them to get a stop on the Lady Cougars. That's going to be brought back into bounds. It's going to be Henderson County ball stolen by
miscommunication
Anna
there.
Miller, the 7th grader, and she's going to take that down for barely going to miss. Looks like she might have tried to draw a foul right there, and that's going to be a jump ball. Kennedy Level is going to.
But I mean, the ability to get in that passing lane and drive the ball down. If she just would have had just a little bit better form on the layup, would have been one heck of a fast break.
It looked like there was definitely some contact there, just not enough to call a foul.
I think that just goes back to how good of a defensive team this Henderson County team is.
Oh, yeah.
Here we got about a minute and a half left in the
That's going to be a 3 from Henderson
second
County.
quarter.
And that
Wow.
is going to be drained. That's that 21 that I've been talking about. She's had 3 so far.
Not afraid
not counting that one that I've seen.
There goes Brianna.
They've been all laced like that. She's a
tries the Euro step.
Very experienced shooter. She can shoot very well.
Like we saw from Butler County, so the 3-point game is definitely coming out in high school. It's becoming more of a scoring prioritization, I guess is what you would call it, over the post nowadays.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that 110%. And it's become so prioritized because of the simple fact of players know, okay, if I have a better shot, especially smaller players, but especially for girls between that 5'4" to 5'10" range, not big enough to really be a small forward or a power forward, but not fast enough and quick to be a point guard
A
and bring the ball down the floor.
Nice pass.
They can set them out. They know, okay, if I really hone in this 3-point ability, I can be able to shoot with my eyes closed. And once you get that, it's easier chances of getting scholarships, easier chances of going to college, and that's going to be a three from Anna Miller. It's going to be no good rebounded by Kennedy.
There you go. There's going to be Cashlin.
But yeah,
Cashlin going to take it to the basket.
She's going to draw the foul. But yeah, like I was saying, you know that they know that that's their one way to get to college, and they know, especially if they've already been, you know, an experienced shooter, and they know their shot. They just have to hone it in. They just got to get more used to doing it, almost kind of like a second-hand nature type thing. And once they get that, like I said, that's a way that they know, okay, I can get to college ball this way. And everybody wants to get to a college sport, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And you want to be, I mean, I would think you would want to go the highest level of your sport you possibly can. And, you know, there are some people, you know, who go to college and they're just not cut out because of how big of a difference. That's going to be a 3 for the Lady Cougars. But
I wonder how many players in here could make it to the WNBA.
You never know. You know, you just really have to find who wants it the most, and that's always what it's come down to. You know, Anna Miller being a 7th grader and being able to play varsity ball, that's going to draw attention. And if that gets word out, and when she becomes a sophomore, even a junior, she might have scouts looking at her already. You never know.
Oh, a little bit of contact going there on Kennedy.
Slide
there.
Looks like a couple slips on the floor, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. 2 seconds left. So about to enter the halftime. Let's see if it is going to be Lady Cougar ball. They're probably just going to try to get a quick shot off with this one.
It's going to be Anna passing the ball in.
They're looking for a way-in. It's going to be to Brianna Fraley. She's going to shoot a corner 3, and that's going to get blocked. Looks like Henderson almost knew that was coming. So that has been your first half. Felt like a first quarter because we came in late because of tech ordeals, but we're here now.
We do sincerely apologize, but we will if everything works out. We don't want to jinx it just yet, but we should be back to cover the second half of this girls' game. And then after a little bit of intermission between games, we should be able to cover
the boys' game.
The boys' game against Hopkins Central. So, like we said, it's a doubleheader night. Stick around.
Have a short break, and we'll be right back.
So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back.
bro.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Darren Lineham Arena, and it's going to be the start of the third quarter.
So hopefully, you know, this happens about last game against Butler County. Coach Groves came in, had a word with some of the Lady Cougars, and got a game plan going on. Hopefully we can get this lead taken and keep it for the rest of the game and get a secure dub right here. That would be, you know, securing a dub in a doubleheader, especially the first game, is such a confidence and momentum booster for the second game.
Such a tone setter, if you will.
Oh, deep three from Miller. Not going to be able to get that one to fall. Just
almost steps out of bounds. Going to get to number 4. Right back to number 21. 21's a shooter. Has hit a couple deep threes here. Going to leave her wide open. And that's going to be a 3 for Henderson.
That was a really good shot.
So here we go. Sarah Miller going to bring it down.
Bringing the ball.
Might try to get a 3 of her own. Brianna Fraley here.
Looking to set something up.
Could have been a double dribble there.
Cashin trying to find something.
Going to go up. Ah. Henderson moving the ball around.
And they're going to find that bucket. It's going to be easy for them.
So here we go, McLean County.
And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Henderson. It's going to be Lady Cougar ball.
So they're going to inbound it here to Kennedy Level. Kennedy Level going to take it down. Kennedy to Sarah.
Almost looks like a 131 defense from Henderson right now. Trying to guard,
Cashlin.
and she's going to lace it. That's going to be a 2, though. They're not going to count that as a 3. I think her foot was on the line. Henderson looking for another 3. Going to kick it inside. And they're going to get the easy basket. Level looking to set something up.
Larkin on the arc.
They can't really penetrate this Henderson defense. It's looking
a little bit of a rush shot there.
It's looking. This is hard for the Lady Cougars right now. I mean, can't really find really a lane to get through or a shot to take from the outside. Henderson has length, and they're just big. They're able to cover its inside shots, and Bree is having a really hard time posting in, especially with 2 or 3 Lady Henderson players around her.
And there's going to be Henderson with a steal. Cashlin Rice on the transition defense.
Henderson moving around the arc looking for something. They're going to kick it down low. Miss the basket there and get their own rebound and get the foul drawn. Lady Cougars get the rebound on that one. She grabbed her own rebound and went up with it. Drew the foul. You know, we preached that last night about the Lady Cougars, you know, especially Cashin Rice not being able, if she can't get the bucket, looking to draw the foul and go to the line and get the two shots in.
Most definitely, and with Henderson having a lot of more, a bit more size on us, we're gonna struggle trying to get into the post, as we saw
No, yeah.
Brianna's
for sure.
even having trouble backing.
Yeah,
backing down to the basket. Normally, she is our
postman.
number one postman. So if she has trouble getting to the post, I'm not sure about the rest of the team.
Looks like Henderson's doing man now.
Out to Cashlin. Cashlin
And
drive
see, like,
it in.
Like I said right there, she thought she had a lane right there, but she comes down. There's just two people waiting for her. It's hard. This is a really hard defense to penetrate, especially like you said with their size. Rice is going to step up for 2. She's going to make the first. And she'll make the second. Henderson still looking for those corner threes, any chance they can get. They're going to take a little bunny, and they'll get it.
Mid-range there. So here, 48-21. What does McLean County have to do to get back into this one?
Excuse me. I don't really know here, Nathan. Big thing is finding the weak spot in this Henderson County defense. And I feel like right now that's almost like finding a needle in a haystack, because with their size and you can tell their experience on the floor, it's going to be really hard to find a lane or a shot. Like you said, that last shot we had was just rushed, and it's going to be hard to find a shot that's not rushed or forced.
Just because of how solid the defense is. It's not necessarily the talent of the offense by us, but just how solid this defense is and how good of a team we're playing right now.
Lady Cougars not going to be able to get that little floater. Sarah Miller's going to try to run that down, and she will, but it's going to be rebounded.
Able to pressure the first one.
Yeah,
but
rebounded by Henderson and put back.
Second chance points able to go in.
Henderson's a man right now. Looks like they kind of got out of that zone for a second. And we'll make that.
Timeout called.
Good shot by Larkin right there. But yeah, I mean, what's your view on that? What's your view on how we can get back into this game?
No, it's like you said, how you touched on how solid their defense is. It's like you said, it's trying to find a needle in the haystack, if you will. It's going to be hard for this team. I'm not going to say
that's just calling it how it is. This is,
like
you said, no, this is not a fault on the Lady Cougars at all. This is just this is when it comes down to team versus team. You know, that you have a great team on the Henderson County League, and you have a great team on the McLean County end. And it is what it is. When you have two teams battling out like this, it's either going to favor one end, or it's just going to be like we had last night, like Butler, score for score, run down to OT, and then a couple last-second shots.
And, I mean, you could argue that the Lady Cougars gave it all last night, and they're all beat up and banged up right now. And
the tank is empty right now.
You know, the tank is on E. So, but I mean, I would like to think that, you know, we're stronger than that. And
oh no, yes, 100%. That's what. Yeah,
facing a 27-point deficit right now, it's going to be a big hill to climb back up of. But you know, knowing Coach Groves and knowing how persistent he is, and knowing the trust that he has,
persistence are very good word to use with him.
With his team of girls there, if Henderson starts letting up those these easy baskets, McLean County's going to get their way right back into this thing.
Oh yeah.
So, like we said, they came out playing full court press. So
well, I mean, and it's also one of those things where you always heard it only takes one match to light the fire.
Most
and
definitely.
I mean, it can be a simple Sarah Miller, Anna Miller 3 to really get this McLean County offense firing on all pistons. And that's just what we need. You know, this might be one of those games where someone like Bree isn't of best use to us because she can't do what she does best in the post, with the defense Anderson has.
We have to look for another weapon.
Yes.
Per se. We have to look.
We preached on that last night, looking for a way out of things. You know, like when we were talking about Cashin driving in. She's not looking inside the box. She's looking outside the box. She's looking everywhere. She's looking for a way to take it to the rim, a way to draw a foul, a way to bring it out, a way to kick it to another player on the block. And this is what we're going to have to do with this offense. We need to, look at the post. Has it been working? No. Okay, what's our next option? Get a couple shots on the inside. Is that not working? Don't really know. We are making a couple shots inside.
Nice play by Katie McCoy there.
We get these threes rolling, or any just really bunny jumpers, I think, and you get someone like Anna Miller or Sarah Miller or Cashlin hot.
Nice Euro step.
It's going to be really hard to stop.
Euro stepped her way to the basket, but is going to end up missing the shot.
Henderson's going to kick that out for a three.
Ooh, almost goes in. Katie McCoy seemed to
missed.
be involved in the past two drives for the McLean County Cougars. Maybe she could be the spark we're looking for.
Just as some people would view a simple sub coming in and changing the whole game. And that's what
I've heard. That's going to be good.
Yeah, that's a really good pass and bucket by that Miller-Lanham duo. But you hear Lanham. I've heard Lanham preach it, a lot, of driving hard to the basket and not stopping. You have to learn that this is okay. You're down by 25. What's the worst could happen? An injury. Cashman's already hurt. She really has nothing else to give up. If she gets hurt, she's going to go to the line. She'll make her 2 free throws, make a stop on defense, keep it rolling.
And that's just something that I think, like you said, a good word to use with Coach Groves is persistence, and that very transitions to his players. We've seen multiple players play through questionable injuries. We look at Cashlyn Rice right now with that forearm. You look at Brianna Fraley back with that ankle she rolled, and that was kind of a bump in the road for the McLean County Lady Cougars, but they bounced back with her there and with how good she is at rebounding.
And I've heard a lot of them preach before about it. A sub can mean the meaning of a sub is a whole lot more than just a breather as someone take it, or someone making a bad mistake and needing to come out to kind of sit down, maybe cool off, get a breather, refresh, review over what their mistake was and not make that mistake again. But a sub needs to come in and carry the energy that's already on the floor. And if you can have a team that every sub, no matter if it's 6th or 7th man to 10th or 11th man off the bench, they're carrying that energy. That is a game changer like you've never heard of. That keeps the team rolling.
Most definitely.
It doesn't slow them down at all.
If you want to look at this more of like at an NBA level, you look at those teams with those stars like let's say Luka.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of role players around him, so he's got to be, and I feel like he's the only one carrying that, like the energy, like you said.
Yeah.
So, like a team like that versus a team like the Warriors, when you have, Steph and Clay, and they're all surrounded by those good role players, success happens.
Yeah.
So, you don't necessarily want to try to put all the pressure onto, like, a couple of players. You want everyone to carry their own load.
I agree with that. And you preach on Will Taylor a lot. I feel like that's someone who is, in these past couple games, has stepped up and taken that role to a whole different level. From coming to 6th, 7th man off the bench to starting, I believe, these past 2 games.
Most definitely, yeah.
And keeping probably even timesing that energy by 2 on the floor.
When
he's on the floor, I feel like they're just so much more confident because they know they have a big man down there to get the rebounds and to be able to set that offense back up again if they take a shot and miss, or if they come in and get a floater and it rolls off the rim.
And you spoke very highly about the Hopkins Central team. I can only wait for the surprise that we're going to get from Will Taylor tonight and how he's going to react to that.
Oh, yeah.
And like you said, a huge boost of confidence when he's on the floor for the McLean County Cougars. He's definitely a tone setter. He loves to take charges. Sometimes it's a little scary how happy he gets when he takes one, but it's just one of those things that you kind of grows on you to watch.
And you were talking about taking it to NBA level, about how 2 or 3 role players on a team can change a team more than just one center of attention. And I feel like there's so many role players on this McLean County boys team that they don't. That's something they'll never have to worry about. I mean, if Jackson Floyd is having a bad game, he has 7 other people who's picking him up, and he has 4 other men on the floor that are picking that weight and pulling the rope. I feel like that's something that they've never had to worry about, no matter who it is. It could be Cruisley, Jackson Floyd, Evan Ward, Gunnar Revlett. It doesn't matter. They're always seeming to pull the weight, no matter what, and they always pick each other up.
And that's always not as evident when when you don't have those well-known role players, because going into the season, somebody that's very close within the team was worried about they were going to be one of the smaller teams in the region.
Yeah.
With the absence of Brady Dame leaving for college.
And that was a really big talk. A really big talk about how people were saying, can Evans step up? And it was I've almost always viewed that as, in Evans' point of view, there's no need for him to step up. As long as he plays his game, if he plays his game like he has been all season, there's no need for him to be as good as Brady Dame. If he plays his own game, he could be better than Brady Dame.
Exactly, and he doesn't necessarily have to be better than Brady Dame. Like he said, he just has to play his own game because he has players like Evan Ward and Gunnar Revlett to play beside him.
Yeah.
To pick up the slack per se, or if they're not having a good game, Evan's there to have their back.
Yeah.
And I feel like Evan has a better perimeter shot than Brady did.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely – but also, I mean, that's something that he's honed in over the offseason that I've seen myself.
And that's always something that Evan has always harped on, is improving his gameplay and improving himself. So we can only imagine where he's going to take his basketball career after high school. Could he take the same road Brady did and go to college?
You never know. And some people who have the ability to play college like that, they don't really want. High school basketball to them is something that is to be cherished while it's in the moment. And it's something that maybe they have a future career that they would rather go do than play ball. And also, like you say, nowadays, speaking on NBA levels, you have people like Doncic and Curry who, I mean, that's getting into the NBA now is almost becoming a needle in a haystack.
Yeah,
it's a 1 in every 20 people.
It's a pipe dream almost.
Yeah. I mean, you get into college ball, and, we have people coming up like Bronny coming up, and, I mean, it's not even guaranteed that he will make it. And just because of the last name, I mean, coming from high school to college to the NBA, it's all different levels, and it's like a staircase going up. But as you grow, those staircases just keep getting – the steps are way bigger. And it's always who can step up and step onto that level and be able to stay there and keep their balance.
I feel like
that's what we're looking for.
That's a very good comparison there, going up and, the metaphor of stepping up and using the stairs. That's a very good comparison for the people at home there, and opening their eyes in the way that you're saying it.
Because, I mean, like we said, a lot of people thought Brady had the chance to, immediately come out of high school, go straight into college, play 3 or 4 years there, go to the NBA. And yet, some people don't exactly realize, I mean, that it's completely different. It's completely different.
And,
I've talked to Brady himself, and, I mean, he's even said that it's nowhere – college basketball is nowhere near anywhere close to high school. I mean, of course, the game stays the same, but the energy, skill level, it's taken to a whole different level.
And it's not even just the game that changes. It's also the academic side of things.
Yeah.
That changes as well. And
that's exactly, something to getting used to. Being on a university or a campus is, I mean, you're pretty much at school 24/7.
And we had Miss White's class together. That was something that we wrote about in there, and we got a little bit of background information on that area. And it's a pretty big big challenge when you go to college. Balancing.
And that's I really didn't even think of that, but once you do think about it, it is. When you go to college for sports, it's not sports. They don't just sit around all day and go to practice. I mean, you have classes that you're wanting to take and graduate in, because you always want something to fall back on. You know, okay, if basketball doesn't work out, I need a career field that I can fall back on and still make the amount of money that I want to make. And that's always what people want. So, and you have to keep good grades, and the work is harder. You're obviously going to have harder curriculum itself, but more curriculum and more classes, harder classes, bigger classes, you know, especially going to somewhere like UK who has 100 people per class, and that's one professor. It's no one-on-one time like you do in high school. You can't come up to your teacher and have an hour with him to study. I mean, it's you take questions in his teaching lesson, and that's it. And then you go home and you have to figure that out by yourself. It's almost seeming that every Henderson score we've seen is 2 of them have been to one of the Lady Cougars. This is just something that they're trying to reel in that I feel like is not coming in the way they want it.
About 4.5 minutes left in the game. Oh, going to be a turnover. Number 10 going to lead it. Anna Miller on defense.
And she's going to draw the foul. Smart play right there.
So here we go. Henderson County on the line. Number 10. Fouled by Anna Miller. Going to miss the first one. She'll get 2. And neither of them fall.
She's gonna, that's going to be a foul. I think that was unintentional, but it's going to be a foul.
Here we go. Number 5 is going to inbound it with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
I do believe districts for the Lady Cougars will be held here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we spoke on that last night.
Mm-hmm. Sometime next week. If got Katie McCoy to jump on that pass there.
Packed crowd tonight. Not as well, actually, I would say it's more packed tonight than it is the other night. That's going to be still by Lanham. She's going to take that one down the court, and she's going to get a layup off that one. Still 30-point lead. And that's, like I said, for it feels like almost every 2 baskets that Henderson makes, it's counted by 1. Kind of like that, I mean, the metaphor, I take 2 steps forward and take 1 step back.
So there we go, 41 with the ball. She's dancing around. 23. So about 3 minutes left to go in the game.
We haven't really mentioned, but there's been a whole change. So other than Anna Miller, we have all 4 new players on the court.
So here we go. Brianna Fraley going to inbound to Cashlyn Rice with around 3 minutes left.
Looks like we have Cashlyn Rice and Brianna Fraley came back in.
Katie McCoy's going to go in, and it's going to
basket. She's going to get that one to fall. You know, speaking of injuries, she took a pretty hard fall last night. She got elbowed twice and then, got tripped up at half court right there at, I think, fourth quarter. And she fell pretty hard. It was enough for her to. And Katie's going to come down and hit a 3. You You said
Hey.
Katie McCoy come in, and can she bring this Lady Cougars offense alive? I mean, she might have just had 2 lucky shots.
mean,
You
hey,
never know, but
I think our takeover is activated now. There we go. Cashlyn Rice going to recover the ball there. Brianna Fraley. Katie McCoy says, hey, I'm
she's
open.
Looking for
I'm
another
open.
basket. That's going to be a foul. And she'll miss the first. See if she can come out and make the second. And she'll miss the second, but that's going to be rebounded by Brianna Fraley, and she's going to try to put that one back. Going to miss it, and then she's try to draw the foul, I think. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Cougar ball.
So around 2 minutes left in this match. Henderson County's going to rebound it.
She's going to throw that one all the way down the
10.
court. Looks like Cashlyn tried to steal that, but they're going to call that a walk. So Cashlyn trying to set something up. Looking for the basket.
Oh, there's Katie McCoy.
She's going to try to put that one.
And there she goes again. It is just anything she's putting up, it's going down. So here we go. Right there, Cashlyn's going to
take that one all the way down.
Oh,
draw the foul. Good move by Henderson. Draw the foul, then take the bucket. Especially, and that was really smart because you got to think Cashlyn just missed these last 2 free throws. But they want to rather send it to the line than have a wide open layup. She's gonna miss the first. That injury could be because it is right on that forearm, and that could be causing her to have a weirder shot or affect the shot. She's gonna make the second though.
Katie McCoy going to be playing defense. Oh, gets the steal. Oh, going to get the foul, I assume.
Yeah, I do believe.
So right here, Katie McCoy, she's really rallied back this Cougar team, but I believe the hole is too deep to get out of right now. With only about a minute left to go.
I agree with that.
You're down about 22 points here.
Closing the gap, though.
Most definitely. It was 27 earlier. And Katie is most definitely showing out here. And that's all Coach Groves can ask for right now.
And, that's just one of those things where, it's, hey, okay, we're down. You're putting me in. Let me go get my points. Let me put some points and some scores on the sheet, so I can review this game and be like, hey, we took an L, but I did my part.
There we go, a 3.
And that's going to be we've noticed all these shots from Henderson have been good shots, form-wise. Good rotation on the ball, straight shots, and this is a whole new sub, so we have no clue if that could have been 7th or 6th man off the bench.
Oh, steal.
Looking for something.
To Brianna.
She's going to take it all the way down the lane. Try to do it under. But she's not going to be able to get it. I think Henderson's just going to try to run the clock down. Oh, it's going to be tapped out of bounds.
And it's going to go out with
7 seconds.
7.5 seconds there. I think they're just going to hold it here.
Yep. But, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. Smart move, though. Hold the ball. Waste the clock out.
So, McLean County will take the loss here, but not for the lack of trying. I think, really it was just Henderson was the better team tonight. With me and Coach Groves, we talked earlier today. We knew this game was going to be tough. And, I mentioned those seniors, Brianna and Cashlin. They're the two best players on this team, I believe. And they're great leaders, I feel like.
And then, I want to just bounce off of what you said about the tank being empty. I mean, coming off of an OT game the other night, coming to school, and we had the ACT boot camp today.
We
and
did.
That could
have
tire out some of the players, especially Sarah Miller. And I mean, that just could have contributed it.
So I mean,
but that has been your Lady Cougars versus Henderson County, with a score of 64-40 final. And I do believe we have our boys, our McLean County Cougars, coming out to face the Hopkinsville Central Storm, you said, I think?
Yes.
Storm. So, yeah, we'll have a short break after this. Players will come out and warm up, and then we will be back. remember that at all.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the McLean County Sports Network for the second game of tonight's doubleheader. I'm Nathan Johnson here with
Isaiah Allgood.
And we have your McLean County boys going up against the Hopkins Central boys.
This is going to be a good game tonight. And, you know, we were talking about it earlier in the girls' game, but we both – I don't know if you knew, but I knew. I just forgot. We are missing Jackson Floyd for the Cougars.
Most definitely, and that is going to hinder our team, and we don't want that.
Especially against a big team like this.
To set us back.
Our starting lineup tonight is going to be number 2, Brody Klein. Number 4, Cruz Lee. Number 13, Evan Ward. Number 25, Gunnar Rivlett. And number 42, Will Taylor.
So we talk about Will Taylor there, a great versatile player. We talked about him in that girls' game. Offense, defense, he's there. I like to call him Will Cinder Block Taylor, if you will, and
all them charges you've been taking.
Most definitely. And
he just likes taking charges.
It's
there's no other way to say it. He just likes taking charges.
Sometimes it's a little scary on how happy he gets when he takes them. But here we go. Tip off, and it looks like McLean County's going to win it.
That.
Cruz lead.
Gunnar Rivlet's going to try to go to the basket. Looks like he passed it to Taylor. He's going to trip and fall.
We're going to have Cruz in at the 1. We're going to have Brody in at the 2. Will at the 3, or is it?
No, it's probably going to be Brody. Brody 1, Lee 2. Then I'd probably put Ward at the 3.
Okay.
Gunnar at the 4, and Taylor at the 5. Yeah.
All right. Like I said, I
think really, you could swap Ward and Gunnar very easily. Both of them can shoot. Both of them are really good post players. Deep 3 from Lee.
And
not going to be able to get that one to fall. And Revlett's going to pick that one up for the rebound and get an easy basket.
There we go.
Good offensive rebound. Lynham loves it. Always loves offensive rebounds.
And Gunnar, he is deadly in the post there, especially, like you said, with those offensive rebounds.
And Hopkins Central immediately going for
right
3.
There. You can't leave them open.
Like I was saying, I was talking about that to you earlier.
These guys.
Not on the stream, but number 20 for the Storm is
automatic.
A very, very good shooter.
He is a robot.
I do not know his percentage. If I knew his name, I would search it up. But I know it's high. It has to be. And his depth, his range of shot is actually it's impressive. It's very impressive. You know, we were talking about the 3-point shooting ability earlier in the girls' game about it being an easy way to go to college.
Turnover.
About it being an easy way to go to college, and I think for him that's almost set in stone. You know, that shooting ability, it's almost guaranteed.
Most definitely at the end of the day, the game of basketball is the game of basketball. So
I'm going to try to get that in.
Really happy to see any player go to college with their talents.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. And like we said, you can't leave them open.
And they're going to take
too far or too long on those threes.
Out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. Looks like Cougars trying to set something up here into Gunnar. Revlett, Ward for 3, and he's going to bang that one. Easy shot off the wing. Looks like Hopkins County Storm's going to come down and try to get a shot right off the pass. 20's trying to make a move, and they're shutting that down. That's going to be stolen by Taylor. Lee's going to push this one down the court, kick it across, try to get it to Revlett. Going to be bounced off Storm's foot. And looks like that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Hopkins Central.
So McLean County 5, the Storm is going to be 3. Number 5 is going to bring it down. Again, like we said, with number 20, deadly shooter
and
there.
And he's going to, immediately go for a shot off.
Shots offline. Cruz Lee's going to bring it down here. Evan thought about pulling it. Going to take his chances, get number 32 there. Gunner with the screen.
Looking to
Cruz
set something
Lee.
up. Dishes to Taylor. What a pass.
There's going to be a timeout. I believe that's going to be called by the Hopkins Central there. So within this timeout here, I think we should take some time to really relish in the fact of how good the Cougars are doing right now.
No, yeah, I agree.
The amount of opportunities they're taking advantage of, like we said, that open passing lane that Cruz Lee just, pulled out of his hat of tricks there and led to the open Will center block Taylor, easy layup score. And we have been showing up on the defensive side as well. Will Taylor's been there, and definitely a lot of people are excited to see Will Taylor tonight and what he can do. So it will be Hopkins Central ball. 32 will be inbounding into number 20.
I think this is right. I think I have it right here. His name is Drake Skeen with an 88%
From 3?
From field goal. I do believe that is correct.
88%.
No, that's 88% from free throw, 37% from field goal. But still, 88% from free throw. But, yeah, and, that's high. 37%. I think, like you were talking about earlier, against Butler County, their girls, the percentages to get into college and stuff, I think you said it was, between 35 and 40%?
Yes.
Field goal range to get into college or NBA?
NBA. The ideal is 40.
40. He's right there. He's 3% under.
Oh!
And that's going to be another 3 from Ward.
Evan Ward said, hey, I can do that too. Sent it right back to him. Going to be 6-10 now. McLean County leads by 4. Number 5 out to number 1.
Oh, almost stolen by Ward. Slipped right in between both of them.
That would have been a great back-to-back possessions for Ward.
Oh, yeah.
Go from the 3 and then have the breakaway layup score.
Breakaway dunk? Question mark?
Uh,
you never know with Ward. Sometimes he has the green light to do it, and sometimes Lonham's like, let's just play it safe and take the layup. Because, Ward's always – he's past junior year and his senior year, especially the senior year, struggled with a couple knee problems.
Oh, there we go.
Pump fake by the Storm. He's going to get that.
And Gunner there, he has not been playing as well as he has in the first couple weeks of the season. Now he's kind of tapering off of that. He's I don't want to say he's been a liability in the post, but has not been playing the best. But most definitely he is young. He's going to have those bumps in the road. So we can only hope he gets better. And like I said, he's only a sophomore. He's, 6'3", 6'4" right now? So he still has 2 years to grow as a player and as a person.
No, yeah.
So, his career's not over yet. So, yeah, he might have a couple bumps in the road right now, but who's to say
3 from Klon, and that's going to be good. And they're going to respond. 3 from Hopkins County Storm.
This could be a very high-scoring game here. Reminds me a lot of the girls' game last night where it is just score for score. And right there, you can't leave Cruz open.
Oh, and he's going to not be able to get that one to fall.
A great rebound by a great, offensive play there by Will Taylor. Will Taylor going out. Looks like a Nasty Noah is going to go in now. For those who don't know who Nasty Noah is, it is Noah Patrick. Him, by his own request, has been asked to be named Nasty Noah.
Let's see what he brings to the table. This could be some, like previous game, Katie McCoy type things, coming in. putting scores up easy baskets.
A couple of really good defensive plays from her, too, where she got a couple steals, couple rebounds, and really provided a fire.
And he's going to shoot a three, and it's going to bang immediately.
There we go. That type of
nasty Noah with the three.
There you go. Number 5 motioning for some type of movement. Noah on number 1. Gunner's on number 20.
Doubles.
Gunner gets tripped up. No foul called. Missed shot.
Hard
Three's
shot.
Get the rebound.
Very hard shot. Another shot from
Noah.
Hopkins County. Rebounded by Cruz.
Cruz.
He's going to take this one all. He's taking this one all the way down the court.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Number 3 there against
Ward's
Evan.
Ward's there. He's there.
Ward said, hey.
He's there, and he's there.
You want the bucket, you got to go through me.
He's there. You've heard Ward has been having some trouble with these past couple games. Not getting his average PPG, having just some trouble, some could say getting a feel for the basketball again. And tonight he's just showing, hey, look, I've had my sit out. I've had my not starting a game or two. I'm proving why I deserve to be on this court. And he's proven that. 2 threes, immaculate defense.
Hasn't had the opportunity to play in the post, but that is just something out of his hat of tricks he's going to pull out.
Yeah, that's something. If Lynham sees you're doing outstanding, I guess is a word you could say, in one particular area, he's not going to move you to where he think you are usually. If Evan, you could say he's a post player, but he's already hit through 2 threes. You always hear the saying, there's no reason.
Are they going to call the charge there?
No, they're calling that a block. He's going to go to the line on that one.
For the and one. But if you're looking for a storyline for this McLean County team, let's look at Jax Lee and Braxton Floyd. Can they amount to the same production
that their brothers
have made?
I think they can. I think they both
Most
can.
definitely. I mean,
but also what their brothers are doing is something. I mean, it's not going to be something that's just going to be easy to match. I mean, I think it's going to take both of them. I think it's going to take both of them. They're up to their senior years to be able to really match what they're doing.
But like we see Jax Lee right now, he's receiving varsity time.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, it was just a little bit of garbage time is when he got in there. But now, here it is, the ending of the first quarter, and he's getting varsity time. So he could be climbing up that Lynham ladder, if you will.
I was going to say earlier in the game when you were talking about Evan, we haven't really seen much from him in the post. You always hear that, don't stop fetching from the well if it's not dry.
Exactly.
Don't pull someone out of a position that they're doing. That he's already hit 2 threes. Let him do it until the well is dry. If he misses 2 or 3 shots, put him in the post. See how he does. If he's like, hey, get me back out there. Look, I missed 2 or 3 shots, but I promise it's there. And he hits one, keep him there.
As in the wise words of Ryan Rue, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So here we go. We're going to be heading into the second quarter. Here, McLean County Cougars 23, Hopkins Central Storm 14.
Lynham looks like he's trying to down there kind of. It's not really even. Looks like he's talking on the offensive end. Looks like he's talking on the defensive end. And that's always kind of been his thing. He believes in the trust. We were talking about that last night in the Butler County game. We've been reverting back to so many things in previous games, but it's just. It is what it is.
There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, there's so many things just repeating themselves. Like he has enough trust in his players to run the offense that he just wants to really pinpoint and focus on the defense. He knows that they're going to run it. He knows that he has trust in them to take the shots that are necessary and that they need rather than shots that just they want.
There we go. Will Taylor's going to inbound it to Cruz Lee. But like we said, going back to Jackson Braxton there, definitely a duo I look forward to launching next season and how they evolve.
Won't have it next season.
Oh,
this is Floyd's senior year.
Oh, I was talking about Braxton and.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you said Jackson and Braxton. I was about to say.
Oh, I was beginning to think that one of them was in middle school.
No.
I didn't think they were that young.
No.
Oh,
you had it right the first time. I just thought you said Jax and Braxton. I was like, okay. No, yeah.
Again,
I'd like to see them, like you said, come through the Atlanta ranks and see. Brody Klein, only senior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many years it's been since we've had a singular senior on the basketball team before. But I kind of want to see him, kind of be the star of the show next year, do his own thing.
I mean, Brody's known for.
Oh, and that's gonna be almost stolen by Evan Ward.
Brody's known for his team play, whether it's on the football field or the basketball court.
That's gonna be Noah Patrick on the rebound,
and even on the baseball diamond, he was known for his play. And
Evan Ward with a three. Barely not being able to get that one to fall. Rebounded
by Will Taylor.
No,
Noah Patrick
in the corner. Begging for it in the corner, not going to be able to get it. Just not being able to see. That's just a missed opportunity, but give it back to him. Oh, and that's going to be a.
Oh, nasty! No, there he goes.
He's going to.
With the defense,
make a block. And that's something that Lonham actually congratulates on his players is fouling, especially on a subject like that. You're coming down, wide open layup. Don't do something irresponsible. Don't do something way out of proportion,
or something like that,
or a flagrant. There's no need, but give them some contact. And sometimes you can really slip through and not get the foul called and they'll miss. That happens, and that's what he wants. But sometimes they do. Most of the time they will call the foul.
And with Noah being an undersized guard, they're going against a
bigger size post player.
Most definitely, he's going to throw what he can.
And he can throw quite a bit at a post player and not really knock them off their balance, you know what I'm saying? But just enough to where they'll miss a shot, and that's what he wants.
And as we return back to the action here.
After that quick timeout, we're going to have, I think he made his first, if I'm correct.
He has one more left.
And he's going to miss that one. Oh, and it's going to be almost rebounded. But Jax Lee's going to have a good block out. Looks like Rivlet's going to try and take it, but then that's almost a guaranteed. It's almost a guaranteed. I think me and you have actually spoken on that before, on seeing you have to have good ball court vision, not only for your players but for defenders, because you have to see that. If you see the charge setting up, you have to just make a quick pull-up bunny. And I know it's hard, especially with a lot of forward momentum going on, but no matter what contact you make with that player, if he falls, it's a foul immediately.
Ooh, and there's not Gunnar, Evan with the post.
And he's going to kick that to Lee, and he's going to drive.
He's going to drive in.
I don't think we really don't speak about that a lot, but Cruz's speed. Not only his acceleration, but his speed. I feel like he never stops gaining speed when he's running down the court, and it's quick. Like, his acceleration is really fast, but that also might just help from running. Doing so much running in baseball, base to base type thing.
And like we said, he's known for his 3-point shooting and his offense, but.
He can drive to the rack very well, and that's going to be Will Taylor on the little bunny. He's not going to be able to get that one to fall.
Great transition defense by Gunnar in the bottom of your screen there. Flying
and
to
that's
going to
be Lee on the rebound. Big dog coming out with it.
Number 5 is playing really aggressive right now.
They're going to put someone like that on Cruz.
Jax.
Lee looks like he might have got fouled on that shot, but they're not going to call it. And Hopkins Central with a 3.
A little bit of a scoring drought here.
Lee literally with a rebound, and he's going to get fouled on that. Looks like Lonham's looking for subs, and I think we're going to have Klein and Whitaker coming in for Lee and Taylor.
So we look at H.B. Whitaker. I believe he's a sophomore.
Yep.
Has definitely went through a transition to a great post player.
Oh, yeah,
we
for
saw
sure.
him playing in that JV game.
Playing amongst greats can make you a great.
Most definitely. He's playing with, I think, two of the best post players. Not to ever play for the school, but they're really
and that's
good.
going to be an and one by Brody Klein. You're coming right off of the bench. Get it.
And like we said today, Brody wasn't very talkative at school today.
Zoned in.
He was zoning in. Just didn't seem very interested in anything other than this game.
And he's going to make the free throw. He's not letting that ACT boot camp stop him from having a good game. That's that dog in Brody Klein.
Brody indeed does have that dog in him.
But no, back to H.B. Whitaker. No, definitely not the two best posts to go through the school at all. I don't agree with that at all. But I do agree with probably
two of the best post players on the team right now.
I'd say they're definitely I would put them in my top 10 in the region, especially Taylor. I feel like posts can range so differently because when some people think of a post, they think of a big guy that has really, really, really strong inside defense and can make like an easy layup, but is not good from anywhere else. Like literally Shaq.
It's so hard to.
But then also, some people can say like, I'm trying to think like.
It's so hard to categorize, Gunner or Evan or Will because they can do it from the beyond the arc. They can do it from the mid-range.
Will's the only real person that I would categorize as a post player, as a strong.
He doesn't
forward.
have and Gunner as well. They don't have as much as a strong, consistent 3-pointer as Evan does. But if they need to get it done from the 3-point line, they
What a move by Rivlet. Hold up. Can we talk about that spin move? Spin move to finger roll and draws the and one.
Like I said, Gunner, he's got a bag of tricks tonight. And I don't think that bag has a bottom. He's gonna keep pulling them out.
Not gonna be able to make the free throw. But no, Whitaker's definitely I feel like the more he is around Taylor, the more he seems to pick up off of him. Kind of like a father-son figure. Yeah, he's picking up the strength. You can see it just in his physicality on the court and just his build. And that was going to be an attempted three by Jackson.
HB.
And they're going to call a walk. Nope, they're going to call a walk.
Oh.
He got trapped in between two players. I understand that, trying to find your footing. But no, just his physicality it mimics Taylor so much that it's almost kind of funny. He doesn't try to play like Ward or Revlet. He tries to play like Taylor. He wants to be the big guy taking the charges and making the big moves. He's not someone who's begging for a three or begging to get a shot off. Hey, if he gets his offensive rebound and he puts it up, hey, that's his points and he's going to own it.
There's Ward going to get the rebound off the missed three.
And he's going to kick it to Lee.
Lee.
Oh, and he's going to drive in, kind of get fumbled up. Lee trying to pull it out. Hopkins County Storm. Oh, and they're going to have a timeout, Hopkins County. 2 minutes, right under 3 minutes to go.
So an 11-point game.
11-point game.
McLean County leads
McLean
here.
County lead.
So what's going on right now? I think we walked into this game thinking we were going to get, the floor swept with us, and we were going to get put in a blender, but here we are.
I don't know, I'm going to be honest. This team, the team I'm looking at right now, this McLean County Cougars team, definitely can be the best team in this region. They've had trouble with Ohio County. They've had trouble with Catholic. But there's no doubt in my mind that they can beat both of those teams.
They went to –
But it almost seems like nights where they're one player is off or one player's out is some of the best nights they have. Like nights that Cruz might not be on, Jackson's scoring 25-plus. Gunner's scoring 20-plus. Evans scoring 18-plus. We're missing Jackson right now, and we're up by 11. I'm going to be honest. When I realized that we were missing Jackson, I was like, okay, this is We're going to have to adapt to this,
The odds are
adapt and
stacked
overcome.
against us. But, hey, I think that's where this team, we talked about persistence with Coach Groves.
Yeah.
I think that multiplies itself by 1,000 when you start talking about Coach Lynham. Persistence with Coach Lynham is the golden rule. It's the golden book, if you will.
But no, yeah, like adaptation and overcome. You have to adapt and overcome a situation like this, and they have 110%. Brody Klein, long wingspan, being able to reach up and grab that ball. Kicking it to Revlett in the corner. And he's going to drive in, and they're going to get a block. And that's Skeen. And that's something that you want. Someone like Skeen, 14 points per game. I mean, we looked at that, 14 points per game, 37% field goal average. You want to get as many fouls on him as you can early in the game. Put him out. Put him out for a quarter at least. Bring him in, get him another charge, get him out of the game. Seal off. That's a three from Jaxley. There you go. There you go, Nathan. That's your man.
Now we just got to get Braxton in this game. Brody on the post there. Oh, Brody turned into a ref there for a minute. Saying he went to Las Vegas and back. Oh.
But also, I want to talk about how shooting runs in the family with the Lees, it almost feels like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Cruz with a really good shot, always has been. And Jack's just, picking up right where he's leaving off.
And if we talk about great three-point shooting families, we talked about the Millers.
Yeah, we did.
Their jump shots really mimic each other.
I wouldn't exactly say that Jack's and Cruz's play style mimic each other, but like just the ability to shoot is there. Mm-hmm. And it's almost, I feel like Jax is always, tried to chase Cruz down in that aspect of the game. He's, okay, you make 2 threes, I'm going to make 3. And that's almost kind of been how Jax has viewed that. And that's what you want. That makes good basketball players. I feel like having an older sibling, it gives you that competition that you want, that competition that they need. Something to chase down, and I think it's almost made Jax the player he is today. Cruz just being there.
He plays more of a forward guard, doesn't he?
I wouldn't say forward, but I'd say Jax is more of a set shooting guard. I would almost put Cruz in the point guard, shooting guard. I don't know if I'd exactly put Jax in the point guard, at least for varsity time. He doesn't really bring the ball down. I'm not saying that he can't. I'm saying he doesn't bring the ball down. And where he is on the court is most of the time outside the perimeter, outside the arc.
There's Brody trying to free some space up. You can't leave Cruz open.
And not going to be able to get that one to fall. Almost looks like he misjudged the distance on that one.
But that's something about Cruz. He doesn't let certain things like that, certain missed shots get to him. He erases out of his mind.
Yep, they're going to call that one. Got his hands on him. They're going to have Taylor coming in for Jaxley. And see, you want someone like Gunner or Evan or really anybody other than probably Taylor on Skeen.
Oh, number 5's going to drive in. Great pass.
Oh, blocked. Oh, but he gets his
still
rebound.
Still going to go in.
But no, like you want a long wingspan, tall guy, athletic on Skeen. Because even if they get juked out or have a little hezzy move by them, they have the wingspan to get an arm up and at least interfere with that shot.
Contest a shot there. Make it harder
like
for that offensive
Lee's going to
player.
try to pull a 3 from deep, and he's going to bang it right before the quarter ends. That's going to make it 36.
That's just the type of player Cruz Lee is. He doesn't care how much time is on the clock. He just knows he's got to make the shot.
High IQ plays. Waste the clock down. shoot a three that you – and that's one thing you do have to calculate for ball time. You know, ball time being in the air. He knew, okay, this ball's going to be in the air for, say, a second. He's going to shoot at 3 seconds, which is only going to give them 1 second to score. Even if it would have missed, they get it. They have 1 second. I mean, that's almost impossible to
you have 1 second
to get a rebound and
set your
it.
feet and do something with the ball.
But no, smart, very smart. IQ play by him, and just great shot, you know, to be able to set them up.
So a great game so far for your McLean County Cougars. With the absence of Jackson Floyd, I think this game would be a whole lot better with him. But we're showing through the diversity here.
Yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, they're pulling the. You know, I was talking about that earlier in the girls game. How they're able to pull the slack. Mm-hmm. They're able to keep the rope, pull the rope. But you can tell it's almost like Cruz is missing that other half of him, you know, that person to bring the ball down. But he's pulling the rope. I mean, I'm not saying it looks like he doesn't need him, but Cruz is doing what he needs to do for this team tonight, and he's doing it well.
In that girls game, we talked about the role players being there, and I feel like that is really what's going on right now. Is we can stand to lose a starter because we have that amount of people that can fill in for him.
I agree.
You know, we saw a starter that normally isn't in the game, and that was, I believe it was Noah Patrick, wasn't it?
Let's see, we had starters. No, it would have been Evan. It would have been Evan, I believe.
So we really came out in more of a tall ball lineup.
Oh, yeah, for sure. With Gunner and looks stronger because you have Gunner, Evan, and Taylor all in.
So that's really, you know, they're trying to beef up that post there.
Yeah, everyone could have been like, I mean, you could have said, why are we going with 3 posts? But like I said, I just don't agree with the fact that Evan and Gunner post. Their post can't shoot threes like they can. Mm-hmm. And that's just saying that, I mean, they just have that ability to do that. They have that variety of skill to be able to shoot, post, bring the ball down the floor, dunk. I mean, Evan can dunk. And Gunner's working on it.
A huge bag of tricks.
And like you said, the bag, I just don't think is ending tonight. They're going to keep pulling stuff out.
So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take about a 7.5-minute break for the half. We'll be back.
We will be back in 2 minutes at Darren Lynham Arena.
And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, at Darren Lynham Arena. We want to give a huge shout out to Cole Crumbaker for that 2-minute warning during the halftime, letting you people at home know how much time is left. So, again,
We're going to set this one up. The Cougars.
thank you, Mr. Cole Crumbaker.
Passing this one around, looking for a opening.
Oh,
But it's going to be bumped out of bounds. Center block Taylor. Looking for opening. Oh. Two.
no
One.
foul called.
He's going to take a jumper, not get it. Evan Ward with the rebound. Pushing it down the floor.
And get it out to
Cruz Lee's going to come down all the way to the rack. And he's going to draw the foul. Give me out. That's what he was saying.
He said he wasn't reading all that.
No, he was not.
So there we go. Gonna miss the first one. But better late than never here.
Oh, not going to be able to make the
Very,
second
very
one here.
unlike Cruz there to go 0 for 2 from the free throw line. This Cougars team normally is pretty good at the free throw line, it seems like. Number 20 trying to play around with Gunner.
Looking for a
Number
3.
5.
Kicking it to the middle. Oh, it's going to be a foul called. Looking for something.
Oh,
And they're going to shoot a deep three. Not going to be able to get that one to fall. Pushing it down the court is Cruz Lee. Looking for Gunner on the wing.
Evan says, hey, I'm open.
Oh, he's trying to get it
Oh,
to him.
Evan.
He's going to get it. Kick it back to Gunner. Back to Ward into Taylor. Gunner's going to take it to the rack and draw the foul.
Right there, Gunner showing some
We
good
need these-
sportsmanship there.
And he'll make the first. Good shots. And he'll make the second. Good shots by Gunnar Rivlett. Skeen going to be bringing the ball down the court, looking to drive in.
But
Looking
Gunner's
for any
right
shot.
there,
Five's
number
going to take
5.
it all the way to the rack, and he's going to get
Oh.
that layup. Looks like Gunnar wanted to block, but didn't want to draw the foul, taking it smart way out.
So here we go. Brody's going to bring it up. Going to get it over to Klein. Oh. Brody is Klein. I'm sorry. He's going to get it over to Lee.
And
But
Brody's
gonna
going to put
end
that
it.
one in. He said, give me that. Putting that one in. Brody's already back on
Oh.
defense. Five's going to take it all the way in, out to three.
Three's
Pump
left
fake,
wide open.
driving in,
Nothing.
not getting it.
Rebound.
Klein's going to,
Oh.
no look pass down to Revlett. Catching it, tossing it in.
Saved back to Revlett. Oh.
Oh, he did not grab it. It was off Hopkins. He was playing it smart. He said, I'm going to let this one roll out, and we're going to throw it in.
I think Brody was trying to be a quarterback again.
Yep.
But
A little too much, Brody.
maybe he's too tuned in.
To Lee at the top. Oh, they're going with a trap, looks like. To Taylor, down in the corner. Back to Ward, to Taylor. Revlett's
Revlett?
going to get it.
That's a little bit of a
Lee
mismatch.
for three. Little short.
Oh.
Rebounded by Revlett. Going up. And
Yes.
he's going to get the basket. Oh, and he's going to flex on him. Did not get the foul. You got to flex on him. Five's going to try to take it in on Klein. And he'll get the
he's gonna
basket.
get
Good,
it.
good shot. So he's going to kick it to Ward, back to Lee. Taylor's going to grab it in the corner, kick it across to
Oh,
Ward.
Klein.
Brody's going to pump fake in the corner. And
Lee
get
recovers. Back to Revlett.
it to Lee in
Revlett.
the middle. And he's going to get that one to fall. Good ball placement, good passes, and a good shot. Five looking, going to come off a screen, little mismatch here with
22
Taylor.
looks open. But
And
Five's
he's
going to
take
take
a
it.
little pull
Oh.
up. Good shot. You know, he's matching these Cougars. I'll admit. Give credit where credit is due. I preach it. And he's
Right
there.
here, Evan.
Kicking across to Lee, who's going to take
Lee.
a three.
Don't leave him open.
Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds. Will Taylor just got a little bit too far up on the rim right there.
So-
and we got Nasty Noah coming in for Cinder Brock Taylor. Cinder Block Taylor.
So, Noah Nasty Patrick here. Looking to hope have a good rest of this game.
Let's do what you did in the first half, Nasty Noah. Come in, bang a three. That's what we need. And get back on defense.
Oh.
And Lee's going to strip
Lee.
that one. Oh, it's going to be
back
back
to
off
Brody.
his foot. Klein's going to take it all the way down the court and draw the foul.
Ah.
And one. He said, give me that one.
He said, that's mine, and got it.
Give me that. Brody Klein is him.
Brody said, look, ACD boot camp, that's nothing. Give me that bucket. 27-46, has a chance to expand the lead to 47.
And he will. And he will. Brody Klein is him. And he always does that move, and it's so good. He drives in, gets off of his feet, and pump fakes midair. He gets your hands to go up like you're going to block it. He drives into your hands, and he finishes it every time. Always an and one. And if he doesn't draw the foul, he still finishes, and he gets the bucket.
A very talented player.
Taylor's going to get the rebound. Noah's going to be dribbling that up the court. He's going to have a Wolf coming up. Oh, it's going to be bounced off. Noah's going to run this one down, and Lee is going to strip it from behind him, give it back to Hopkins. Skeen is going to shoot a three. Miss it. Noah's going to get it, kick it to Lee. Lee's going to pass it up to Brody. Klein, kick it across to Revlett. And he's going to get there, and he's going to flex on it. What a move. What a move.
What
ball
movement.
Ball placement right there.
What selfless play we're seeing from our McLean County Cougars right now.
Three from Storm, not going to get it. Passed up to Lee, rebounded by Nasty Noah.
Gunner.
To Gunner.
Oh,
too much.
Bit of a low
it was too
pass.
much. It was too much.
But one thing I think that is one of the big reasons that our McLean County Cougars are ahead right now is because of how selfless basketball they're playing right now. They're sharing the basketball all over. They're not being stingy with it, which I believe that's what the Hopkins County Storm is doing here. They're, like you said, number 5. He was matching for a while, but you can't win a game while you're by yourself.
I agree.
You got to use your teammates.
I was talking about that. I said the Hopkins County Central, they're not a unit. They have 3 or 4 good players, and that's it.
Yeah, you did touch on that.
They do not have. They don't have enough players to play the role play game that McLean County does.
Like I said, we have people to adapt to the change of
anything.
Jackson Floyd being the biggest one here tonight.
Yeah.
With him being out with illness, we've really stepped up to the plate here tonight, and we lead by about 20 points. Which that's crazy to imagine, because if you would have told me at the beginning of this game, if we would have been winning by this much, I don't think I would have said by 20.
I wouldn't have believed it. If you would have said in the third quarter, with under 3 minutes to go, it's going to be 49-27, I would have said, wow, no way.
But, hey.
Because I wouldn't have, no way.
Here we are.
Here we are.
So,
I'm in the present. I'm pinching my skin. I'm not dreaming. We're up.
And it's a low-fouling second half.
Low-fouling. It was low-fouling first half.
So, Hopkins County Central, the away team here, only has 3, and we only have 1. So 4 fouls combined in the second half here.
It's going to be Storm ball. For the Cougars, we have Klein, Lee, Ward, Taylor, and Little Lee in. Let's see. It looks like Cougars going to be playing man defense. For Brody's size, his ability to play defense and offense in the post is impressive.
Yeah, I know. One of the first games we commentated together.
We talked about that.
We talked about
down to Ward, up and under. Give him that. What a move and what a pass by Little Lee.
Not showing that he's not only a scorer, not only a defender, but also a playmaker.
3's going to look to take another bucket. And he's going to get it. Good move. He just has some good post moves. I'll give him that.
But still, McLean County holds a 20-point lead.
Little Lee looking for a move.
It's a big Lee.
It's a big Lee.
Klein
Brody in the corner. You got to guard that. Not going to be able to get it to fall.
Hopkins County Central got lucky that time.
Yep.
He doesn't miss very many of those.
Hopkins County looking like they're going to set something up. They don't have Skeenan right now.
Maybe they're trying to rest him up for the fourth quarter. Maybe a possible comeback.
Probably.
Ward said, number 3, you're not getting past me for a third time. And he's not.
And he's going to take this one all the way down and give it to Brody.
Brody.
Easy layup. Easy. Good pass, good finish by Klein.
Like we said, Brody Klein, he's been preparing all day.
Oh, yeah. And he's locked in. Laser
He's
focused.
showing it right now.
Laser focused.
Right there. Number 5's going to go in. He's going to get it.
Taylor looks like he cannot believe that foul actually just got called. He's shook right now. Shivering in his timbers. That foul just got called.
The center block could be cracking. Who knows?
No, it is not cracking. Don't ever say that.
Sorry. You never know. Will Taylor is human.
He's going to get subbed out for Gunnar Revlett, but Gunnar Revlett.
Lynham's got to fill in the cracks there.
Yep, that's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Putting cement where cement is needed.
Resting up the center block. And the student section gets to him.
Looks like Klein's going to be trying to set something up.
The student section tonight
it says Rowdy.
been divided into two sections.
Like we said against Butler, divide and conquer, and that's what they're doing.
Most definitely, but now they actually have
Revlet
the right.
making
Oh!
what a move! What a move! That half. He either does a spin. You know what? I'm done. I'm done talking. He is him.
I mean, if you really wanted to, I think you could talk all day about his.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I get talking about Gunnar Rivlin, I'm going to sit here and talk the whole rest of the stream. That's going to be air ball.
Number 4 tries to save it, but he's going to show a little bit of frustration there.
Big Lee coming in for Ward.
But the two captains of the student section, we have Reese Stevens and Cole Crumbaker. Two guys that really come out to play. They try to distract the other team when they have
as
free
much
throws.
energy as on the court is in that student section.
Oh!
Nasty Noah with the 3.
Nasty Noah in his face.
No, but like I was saying about Gunnar Rivlin, we could sit here and talk about him all day. I just want to point out the fact that earlier in the season, you could sit there and talk about him being the B.F. Evans Player of the Week award for forever. I remember that. Oh. I remember. Every time we'd bring up Gunnar Rivlin, guess what, guys? Gunnar Rivlin is the B.F. Evans Player of the Week award.
Most definitely. And I mean, it seemed like it was like an every week thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he
got it multiple weeks, I will admit.
Unanimous sometimes. You know, he was the only guy that was really, up for that award. And he's proven it, week in and week out that he's that guy.
Yeah, he is, for sure.
And there's that student section. And there they go. The cheerleaders in the student section most definitely carry a lot of energy in this building.
Let's go Cougs.
In the words of Drake Walker, let's go Cougs. Here we go. The Cougars will come out here for the start of the fourth quarter.
We have Nasty Noah, Cruisley, Jaxley, Gunnar Rivlin, and Evan Ward.
So we have the Lee Bros. And
the Lee Bros. I like that. The Lee Bros.
Lee Bros.
Nacho Lee Bros.
Yes, there you go.
They are them. And we got Nasty Noah, who just banged a 3.
You got Evan Do-It-All Ward.
Evan Do-It-All. He has. I'll admit, Evan has had a great game so far, and I just want to see him continue to do so. So is Gunnar. I mean, I don't. If they, because they will, they'll have to. But
Darren Lynham is the definition of a Swiss Army knife maker.
Yes.
He can make any player do anything he needs him to do.
But that's what comes with 25 years plus of coaching experience. And I think at least 3 schools.
Because this is no offense to Gunnar, but Gunnar didn't come to high school playing as good as he did.
No, 110% he did. Oh, my. From behind the goal, Gunnar Rivlin put that in. I don't even think he was going to make that. I think he just shot that because he was fading out of bounds.
But it's just Darren Lynham, he adds so much to these players. And not only their skill assets, but also their personal attributes.
Oh, my. What a pass by Rivlin. The B.F. Evans Player of the Week award pick is going to be so hard this week, especially with how Evan Ward's been playing.
With a save back to number 1, though.
Oh. How Cruz has been playing. I mean, you have 3 contenders right there easily. Gunnar Rivlin says, you know what, this is me. I'm pushing this down the court.
Never mind. I'm going to give it to Nasty Noah here.
Yeah. Give it to
Evan Do-It-All Ward.
Take it.
Oh.
Rebounded by Rivlin.
Oh.
That's what Rebound Rivlin. That's
no
way.
There it
is.
Oh.
Do-It-All Evan is going to put it in.
Do-It-All Evan.
Rebound Rivlin. That's it.
I like that. But it's hard just to say rebound.
Whoa,
gosh,
now.
oh,
Okay.
I can't speak. Rebound Revlin because he does so much.
I agree.
You can call him.
Put back Revlin?
Yeah.
Anything, really. He is him, Revlin?
You could Gunner go get him.
Gunner, go get him.
Gunner go get him.
Do
Revlin.
it all, Evan, though. I feel like that suits him pretty well. So he's going to try to put that one in. Evan's going to get the rebound on that one. Oh, says number 5, where are you going? Oh, almost.
Oh, it's going to go into the crowd.
Bad pass.
Wow.
Bad pass right there. Little misjudgment on the.
Hope everyone's all right. Hope there's just a little frightened.
I think our fans are good. I think it kind of shook them.
And we don't really talk about them, but recently inducted super fans are here.
Oh, yeah. Always here. What do you mean?
Always here.
Always here. 3 from Hopkins County Central.
Looked like it was about to go in.
3's going to try to take that one in. He's going to do a little hezzy move.
Doesn't matter.
Ward's going to get that.
Wow.
Down.
Whoa.
That might be a flagrant right there.
Oh, there was 3 guys reaching for the ball on top of Evan. Maybe that's what it takes to defeat Evan there. So there we go. Will center block Taylor. He's going to pass the ball into Brody Klein here. On time Klein. I like that.
On time, Klein. Trying to set something up. I mean, what a catch by Taylor. And he gets the and one. Give him that. Give him that.
Oh, I gave us too much points, but I don't think I'm going to have to.
Give him that. You know what? That's just. It's so good to see a defensive player like that get his points, especially in and one. That's what you love to see.
Oh.
You know, it misses the free throw, but I don't even care. Just the hype you get off of and one, I love it. Skeen's back in the game, number 20.
Ooh,
it's going to be a foul on Taylor. Too much of a cinder brick.
20 couldn't handle it. 20 is not a cinder brick. So, hey, not Will Taylor's fault. Timeout here. So, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in this game right now.
With a little under 5 minutes left.
It is, yeah, like you said, under 5 minutes. We're actually in the bonus now. I just realized that. So we're up by this huge margin. If we get one more point, it's going to be a 30-point margin. And we're in the bonus. So this is just a crazy game.
No, yeah, I agree.
Darren Lynham, he has to be happy with what his team's done here tonight. A lot of firsts this year for Darren Lynham. Got his first win against Muhlenberg.
Almost a block. Oh. Keep your footing. Little Lee. Evan Ward's going to take it in, give it a pass to Taylor. Give him that one. And he's hype. He's sticking his tongue out, running down the court. He loves it. We love that for you, Taylor. It's our man. Skeen's going to look for the shot.
Go.
Pass it out. Look for another 3.
Do it all, Ward. He said you're not making that. What's the foul? Timeout?
Don't exactly know what happened there. I think we had an official timeout for subs, and that's going to be sending out our boys.
Yeah.
Cinderbrick, Will Taylor, and Brody Klein.
For Nasty Noah.
And Zane Decker, the man, the myth, the legend himself. 3 from
Oh,
the
that.
Storm, and it's there.
Wow.
Very quiet when he made that.
Nasty Noah. Oh, better watch your ankles.
Oh,
Nasty Noah, he'll take them. I've heard that Nasty Noah actually has a collection of all the ankles he's broken. And he almost added one to the collection right there.
Cruz Lee in for Evan Ward.
But number 5 seems to be a little disgruntled with his teammate, number 20 there. I think they expected this game to go a whole lot different.
Oh, no basket. No basket.
Zane Decker here going to go down the court to Lee.
And looks like, yep, this is what we call, what do we call this? What do we call this, Nathan? We've talked about this so many times. It's one of Lynham's best
Call
abilities.
this the Coach Wagner offense here. We're going to chew
clock management. Clock management. Best. Oh, Zane Decker looking for a Euro pass to HB.
We're going to hold the ball so long that you can't have it.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I mean, I know we're watching a basketball game right now, but if you look back at that Hancock County game, Hancock did not have a possession in that first half.
No, sir.
We ate up 16 minutes of clock. That is crazy.
That we're about to eat up 3 minutes and 30 seconds of clock after this.
So there we go. It's going to be 41 to 68 here. A lot of subs going in now for both teams. Going to be offline.
Rebound, Revlet with that rebound. Across to Little Lee. Oh, no, and they're going to call that one out. Big Lee tried.
Hey!
Big Lee tried. Was that Nasty Noah with
It
the
was.
three after?
It was. He said, hey, the game's already over. Let me just go ahead and shoot one.
Hey, you know, we talk about Floyd doing that all the time. And, you know, they're just getting practice shots in. They're just getting practice shots in any chance they can.
It's a practice shot in game. I think they're going to call the walk on that.
Nope, that's a foul, buddy.
It's a.
Yep.
He went all the way to China.
I do.
And came back.
Yeah, I believe that was a walk too, in my opinion. But they
Wow.
they are down by 27.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the refs are trying to put a little mercy on them there, but
Called sympathy. And trying to drive in. Little Lee says no, stay out of here. Oh,
Landon French in
Landon
there.
French in the game. We didn't even know that. We missed that sub. Deep three from Storm. Rebounded by Revlet. Kick to Landon French. Picked it up. Almost gets the and one.
Oh, my
He's going
goodness.
for everything.
Well, hey, when you're up this much, you know, what do you got to lose?
I agree. Just
You
go
know?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, do everything. Do it all.
Be like Evan Ward.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Be like Evan.
It's our Sports Network quote now. Do it all.
Be like Evan.
So we haven't given him a sponsor all night, but we want to take this time to give a big thanks to Mr. Tom Carr. Thank you for all you do. It's best by far. It's done by Carr. So now as we return back to the game, the Hopkins County Central Storm will have it. 70
And they're going to try to
41,
drive in. And he's going to draw the N1.
So now
Mr. Decker not looking happy with that. Not looking happy with that call.
Oh.
And he's going to miss it. Rebounded by Decker. Knocked it out of bounds by the Storm. And it's going to be going. It's going to be going to White.
They're calling
It's
a
going to be a timeout
timeout there.
by Lynham.
No, we just gave him a shout out, but We really want to thank Tom Carr
We
for all
do.
that
We
he
do
does.
want to thank Tom Carr for everything that he does. Senior pictures, senior banner pictures, senior sport pictures, sports pictures in general, all the way from ABA to high school. He does it all. And like you say, Nathan, it's best
By far,
if
If
it's
it's
done
done
by a car.
by Carr. So we look at this team on the floor right now for the Cougars. It looks like we're going to have
Young.
Landon French,
Young. I mean,
Zane
we
Decker,
have a senior right now.
Hayden
He's,
Hudson.
he's talking to the 5 on the floor. That's just what a beautiful sight to see. You know, coaching, especially when you mess up. Coaching sounds better coming from someone near your age rather than your real coach. And that's what he might be saying. Hey guys, look, y'all young, y'all just had a little mishap. Pick it up. Come on now, y'all better than this. Show them why y'all should be able to do this every game. Landon French going to be bringing down the ball down the court. I'd like to see what he's going to do next year. You know, small guard, quick, fast, similar to Cruz Lee. Doesn't have the shooting abilities, but has the point guard abilities. Like Jackson Floyd.
Hayden Hudson, he's a pretty good mid-range shooter.
Definitely. And post move by H.B. Whitaker. What a move. I knew he was going to pump fake. Signature move. It will be all the way up probably till his senior year. It's a pump fake. He loves doing it. And the up and under.
But if
it gives him the foul and draws him to the line.
Him and Gunnar in the same grade. So could we see them
that's going
come
to
up
be
to be
interesting senior year.
a pretty dangerous duo? A minute 53 left to go in the game. Second one is good. So I think it is
about to break the 30. They haven't broke it yet. It's going to be a foul.
They calling the walk or
Foul. Going to be Landon French bringing the ball down the court.
Hayden Hudson there. We touched on him being.
And he's going to shoot a 3. Barely misses that one. It's going to be going to Hopkins County Central Storm. He's going to step out of bounds right there. It's going to be Cougar ball.
So Landon French seems to be playing the 1 position there. He seems to be pretty regularly bringing the ball down. Gets it out to
Hudson
Hayden
with another 3. Oh, just a little hard this time. Dang, he looks upset. He looks upset he didn't make that. He wanted that.
And he might not be making them right here, but if you look at
rebounded.
Oh.
Still Cougar ball. And Jack Lee's going to bring this down the court. He said, "Gimme." Oh no. He went in for
great
that.
defense by the Hopkins County Central there, but Zane.
Oh, they're looking for a block. Too much going on right now.
Landon French lost the ball for a second.
He got lost in the sauce, and they put a 3 right behind him. He didn't see it. 20 seconds to go. Time is ticking. I think they secured the dub here, Nathan. I don't think there's any coming back.
Yeah, with 7 seconds, you never know.
5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Your McLean County Cougars 71, Hopkins County Central Storm
Jump out
48.
to a great win here tonight.
Let's just talk about how the Cougars took off and never stopped. Never stopped.
I don't think Hopkins Central ever led.
I don't think they ever tied.
That, and if they did lead, it was a very, very short amount of time.
Yeah, I do not know. I'm almost positive they didn't even tie. And what a game. Great game. Matter of fact, great game. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your McLean County Sports Network. I'm Isaiah Allgood.
I'm Nathan Johnson.
And we appreciate you for viewing in tonight.
Like you said, we thank you for coming in and watching the stream. And we should be back sometimes next week. So, see you then.